Hi, this is Jonathan. How you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing fine. Today's video, we're gonna feature this amp behind me. This is a Blackstar HT5210. Now this is an all-2 amp. It features a ECCA3 and a 12BH7. Of course, you have the preamp, a tube for the preamp and a tube for the power amp. Features two 10-inch selection speakers. They sound pretty sweet, right? Also features a 2-channel, and you have the clean channel and the overdrive channel, and you can select either one with just a switch, push-pull switch. The clean channel has just the volume and the tone, and then the reverb, and that's it. No other control, right? So just the volume and the tone and the reverb for the clean channel. And I can tell you that it sounds very, very warm, very, very sweet. Sustains really well, and because it's tube driven, you have that natural compression. Not too much though, just nice. And if you have a good guitar, a good sustaining guitar. You just sing, just on a clean channel, and that's incredible. And I'm pretty impressed with the clean channel by itself. And then you have the overdrive section. The overdrive section features a lot of stuff. It features a 3-band EQ, low, mid, highs, as well as the ISF control, where this is from Blackstar, where you can actually switch from the American sounding to the British sounding amplification, like how you want your amplifier to sound, and the American side is a little bit brighter and a little bit more boost in the mid-range. The British side is warmer in a way, less highs, enough growl for the mid-range, and that's about it. You can either switch on one in between, and you can always put it in the center if you want to. It features that, right? It also features the drive as well as the volume, meaning how loud you want the amp to go. The amp can go really loud. Okay, this is like one loud amp, and if you notice the pictures I've been posting, about the front panel in this video, you can find that my volume is really at a minimal, and it's in the small room it gets pretty loud. So I guess this guitar is really suited for like home recordings, and if you want to you can mic up this amp, you don't want to mic up a real loud amp, because either you blow your preamp section of your door or your mic, for that matter. But you can play it at a reasonable volume and still mic out and still get a pretty good sound. So the guitar also features a emulated speaker out via the headphone jack, and you can actually record it without even miking the amp. Go straight from there to your interface, and you can actually record it through your door, and that's pretty neat. And from the past review that I did with the Blackstar Silverline, it works really well. You have a really good signal, really good clean signal, good speaker emulation, and you can actually work with that sound if you don't want to mic out your amp. But what's the point of getting an amp if you don't want to mic it out, right? So, but it depends on the situations, like I said. The amplifier also features a foot switch, so you can switch between the overdrive section and the clean section. It also features effects loop, which is great. You can plug in all your time-based unit or whatever, into the effects loop. Plays really well with effects pedals, like for example a boost, a treble boost, or a gain boost, or even a distortion pedal. But I would rather use the distortion that is built in the amp, rather than having another. I'll probably get a boost pedal if I want to use this amp. If I have a pedal effect before going to the amp, and that will be probably a boost pedal. And then subsequently you have your in the effects loop, you can hook up your tremolo, your chorus, your delays, and reverb and whatnot, right? The reverb that is built into this amp is stereo, so if you're gonna hook up this line out, you can actually hook up in stereo if you want to, because it's a stereo pin. So if you have a 1/4" with a stereo TRS, you can actually record your reverb in stereo. That's pretty neat, But if I were to do a line out recording of this amp, I will probably use whatever reverb or effects I have in my DAW, So that's something to think about. As far as I'm concerned, I find this amp really usable, and when I'm playing, I'm using a GNL Comanche, and it sings. It really sings. It responds really well. I do not have a compressor anywhere in the signal chain. Just going to tell you roughly what I did when I'm recording the song, the first song. All I did was to guitar into the amp, mic out, and I'm using the Helix time-based effects only, meaning I only use the delay and reverb, and that's it. The rest of it is just off. I only have the time-based unit on my Helix and the amp, and that's it. It came out pretty nice, so I'm pretty impressed with this amp. With 212s, it can deliver a earthly sound. I don't know how to describe it best, but you can feel it. Especially when I'm playing here and this guitar just by my side, I can feel it resonate. I can feel it sustain. It's really nice. I don't know how to explain it, and it's pretty neat. So if you're gonna use this guitar for recording, it's a great amp. it's really a great amp, provided you have the space in the room. Right? So I hope you enjoy this little peek into this amp, and of course check out the technical specification about this amp. It has a technology behind it, meaning push-pull technology, and it involves using, well, you know, it's really technical, so I won't get into it, but if you want to read it, you can check it out. Pretty interesting concept, and apparently it works. You know, how to get an overdriven amp sound in a very small volume, you know, so that you won't go deaf. You know, I remember at times, the time when I was blasting my JCM 800 with my good friend Rex Go in the concert that we did. He was using a JCM 800, and I followed suit because I wanted to sound so much like him. So I also used a JCM 800. I mean, the whole band nearly went deaf because we were so loud. And you know how the Marshalls are. You gotta drive that amp in a certain volume to get that sound. Well, apparently now this technology has enabled you to do that without deafening anyone else. So it's pretty cool. So check it out. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up and join this channel. Take care of yourself at home. I'm glad that you guys enjoyed the little video I make of the cycling trip that I did yesterday morning. I thought I'd just give you guys a look at how Singapore is like at 1 a.m. in the morning. So it was a good ride. It's a short ride, but it was a good ride. So I'm glad it kind of brightened up your day a bit. So take care. Please take care of yourself, and I'll see you again in the next video. Ciao.